Hello, my name is Zachary Rednar. This is my 26-week plan for a female soccer team. Goals. What are the goals? 12-week off-season goal is simply increase lower body strength and anaerobic endurance. We're just conditioning the athlete back into shape. Transition period will increase overall speed of the athlete and implement change of direction skills. So we're trying to get that locomotor pattern skills, change of direction skills in that 4-week transition goal. Sport specific. 10-week in-season goal is to maintain overall body strength and speed. Stretching techniques. Warm-up will be a dynamic stretch to ensure blood flow through all the muscle groups. Cool-down would be a static stretch held for 20 seconds. Warm-up stretches are below and cool-down stretches are below. You can see that I emphasize like a lower body specific stretch simply because it's female soccer team and that they'll be working their legs a lot more than their upper body. However, there is some stretching for the upper body because we need to ensure a full range of motion in our athletes to make sure they do not have an injury. Recovery and intensity. Intensity will start out 65-70% in the off season. This is based off their 1 repetition max. We'll progress to that 85% range at the end of the off season. Transition period will decrease to 70-65% simply because it's getting closer to the competitive season. And competitive season, like I said, 65-70%, 1 repetition max. This is just to maintain what we've already gained. Recovery will depend on the intensity of the workout and the exercises simply being performed. There's a general recovery that I have below. You see with like anaerobic endurance, we'll have more recovery than a power or strength exercise. Power exercises. So these are the exercises that I chose simply because I believe it focuses on the lower body and will increase the overall speed of the athlete. Simply we'll start out with low sets, 1 to 2, and then we'll increase the repetitions over time. My repetition range I put here is 5 to 8. Simply that's what we're looking for during the power exercises. Strength exercises about the same, 1 to 2 sets, progress forward week by week. Repetitions 5 to 8 still. Top range of the max strength. Emphasize on the lower body strength. So these are the exercises that I felt like emphasize great lower body strength. However, there is exercise to make sure that we're still working the upper body still. Plyometrics. Plyometrics is simply to emphasize on the acceleration of our athletes and to help their burst of speeds when they're attacking the score or simply getting back on defense. Depth jumps, alternating lunges, lateral jumps, block jumps are all what I've chose for this because there's a real emphasis on acceleration and explosion. 1-2 sets and progresses forward. Anaerobic exercises, I'll base this off the fatigue nature of my athletes. How well are they reacting to that, to the change of direction, or how they're reacting to running 100-meter sprints. That will be the base of our repetitions. And this will emphasize on locomotor skills with the change of direction skills. Also, we're working anaerobic endurance in our athletes right here for those bursts and explosions plays during the game, their games or their competitive season. Ancillary, this is to help core stability and balance. Also, this helps the athlete be able to work muscle groups that aren't worked as much as other muscle groups like the lower body. 8 to 12 repetitions, we're looking for muscle hypertrophy here. Testing evaluations, off-season period, we'll test every 3 weeks. So at the 4th week, we'll test at the beginning of the off-season, see where our athletes are coming in at. And transition period, we'll test at the end of it. Test will be every 4 weeks, like I said. Lower body strength will be measured with back squat. Speed will be measured 40-yard dash, and 5-10-5 will help our change of direction. I chose this just because they're simple field tests to use and simply easy to set up. You could change the 5-10-5 with the soccer change of direction skill, like weaving in and out of cones. Adaptations, I believe lower body strength will increase, overall speed will increase, and change of direction and locomotor pattern movements will increase. And I just want to implement strength, speed, and agility throughout my plan to help my athlete be able to compete at the highest level and the highest skill set. Any questions? And this is my reference page. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.